Holocaust could not have happened without the long tradition of anti-Semitism that preceded it. That hatred still touches Jews in countries around the world, including our ancestral homeland, Poland. Its vicious, murderous slogans echo down the streets of European capitals, across college campuses in America, and sometimes in the halls of government. Our next speaker is a leading voice in the global fight against the rising tide. Please welcome Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Mr. Danon.
Phyllis Greenberg-Heidman, Dr. Rosenman, Minister Yoav Kish, Israel's Minister of Education, Mary Eisenhower, Ambassador Yaakov Finkelstein, our ambassador to Poland, MKs Milivitsky and Beaton, distinguished UN ambassadors who join me for this trip, distinguished Jewish leaders from around the world, distinguished guests. Tonight, we gather in Krakow, a city that has been both the brilliance and the pain of Jewish history. Here, Jewish life once thrived. Then came the Nazis. Krakow, like so many cities across Europe, became a getaway to death, to Auschwitz, to the slaughter of a people whose only crime was living as Jews. Soon, all of us will walk that path, from Auschwitz to Birkenau, from life to death, from the horrific past to the horrific present. I say the present is horrifying because the past is no longer confined to history. It is a prophecy. 80 years after the Holocaust, the same vicious hatred is once again marching. It is no longer only wearing swastikas. It uses the language of so-called social justice as cover. It shouts for so-called liberation while calling for our extermination. On October 7, we saw it clearly. Jewish babies were burned alive in their homes. Women were raped beside the dead bodies of their friends. We saw that. Entire families were murdered. This did not happen in the 1940s. This happened in the 2020s. And what followed after that? Not universal outrage, not global condemnations, not the world saying never again and meaning it. What followed was silence. All around the world. Every generation finds new excuses for the same old hatred. At this very moment, 59 innocent hostages remain in unbearable captivity. And still, that silence continues. I speak to you tonight here as the representative of a nation reborn from the ashes of Auschwitz, a nation that exists because we chose, the Jewish people, we chose to say never again, and we meant it. But that promise is under attack today. We set to build a nation, but look what we are seeing. We see it on the campuses of the world's top universities. And I'm happy to see so many students here, where Jewish students are vilified and assaulted. We see it all over in social media, where influencers glorify or deny the rape and murder of Israeli women. We see it, and I see it every day, in the halls of the United Nations, where many cannot bring themselves to condemn the slaughter of innocent Jews. Not one resolution passed since October 7. condoning the atrocities. However, my friends, today we have a new reality. The days when Jewish blood was spilled and there was no response are over. The days when the Jewish people were at the mercy of tyrants are over. Today, we have our own state. Today, we have our own army. Today, we determine our future. Today, we bow our heads and mourn those countless innocent lives lost. We recommit to the fight against the hate that murdered them. Today, we gather to remember, with fury, with action, with moral clarity. The Jewish people are not victims of history. We are its authors. We did not survive the Nazis to be lectured and lied about today. We did not build the State of Israel so that Jews would again need to beg the world to believe us. And we did not rise from the horror that took place right here in this country where we stand only to apologize for defending ourselves. To those who look at tomorrow's march as merely an expected custom or tradition, I say you misunderstand us. We do not only walk to mourn, we walk to warn. Soon, we will all walk side by side. We will walk as human being confronted with the full weight of history and its crimes. Each step we take tomorrow is a choice to remember, to bear witness, and to carry that memory back with us. From here, from the city of Krakow, just 8 decades after the gates of Auschwitz were opened, we stand tall. We carry the pain, but we are not broken by it. We stand here as the living answer to those who try to destroy us, as a people not only surviving but thriving, fighting together for our future. From here, with defiance and with the unshakable pride, we say, loud and clear, Am Israel Chai. The people of Israel live.